everybody, it's Dr. Lane, and I'm going to read you Dr. Dan the Bandage Man by Helen Gaspard. Dan is a busy fellow. He's always on the go. But one day in the big backyard cowboy fight, he fell and scratched his finger on one of his toys. Oh no! And what do you think that big cowboy did? He cried. Boo-hoo-hoo. Dan cried, and he ran to the house to his mother. See that? And what did his mom do? Now, his mother was always glad to see Dan. But a cowboy crying? How could that be? Why, that's nothing to cry over, Mother said, when she saw the bright red spot. We'll wash it clean with soap and water, and we'll bandage it up, and it will be better than new. And quick as a wink, it was. Back Dan went to the cowboy fight, and all the boys gathered round to see his new clean bandage too. Next day, Dan hitched up Spotty, his pup, to take his sister Carly's doll for a ride. But Spotty saw a cat he wanted to chase, and he forgot all about that doll. Lickety-split. Spotty started off. Oh, lands. Spotty. See what happened? Oh, the dolly fell. Carly's dolly fell. The wagon tipped over, and the doll tumbled out, and Carly started to cry. My baby hurt herself because the doll had a bump on her head. Oh, there she's crying. That's nothing to cry about, said Dan. I know just what to do. So he led Spotty and Carly into the house, and he carried the hurt doll himself with a rather bad bump on her head. We'll wash it clean, said Dan. And he did. We'll bandage it up. And he did that too. And Dan opened the wrapper. He picked the bandage out, and he held it with two stiff pieces. And zip! That bandage was on the doll's head. There, smiled Dan. Better than new. Now, said Carly, I want one too. And are you hurt? Asked Dan. I don't know, Carly said, looking for a scratch. And sure enough, she found one. It was a very tiny scratch and rather old, but it was a scratch just the same. And Dan washed it clean and bandaged it up. Thank you, said Carly. It's better than new. See that? It's better than new. Woof, said Spotty, and he held up his paw. Dan laughed. You must want a bandage too. So we put one on Spotty's paw. Next day, Daddy was home from work. He went out to mow the lawn. And what do you think he did? He cut his finger on the slippery, sharp lawnmower blade. Oh, poor Daddy. Let me fix you up, Dad, said Dan. I know what to do. We'll wash your finger and clean and bandage it. And it will be better than new. Oh, my goodness. Dan is such a good kid, isn't he? All right. Turn the page, turn the page, turn the page. Here we go. And Dad looked surprised, but he followed Dan. And soon Dad wore a bandage too. See that? You're a handy fella to have around, said Dad. And he shook Dan's hand. I have a new name for you. We'll call you Dr. Dan the Bandage Man. And they do this to this day. So we will too. The end. He did a great job, didn't he, guys?